Hi, my name's Scott Neely. Again, I'm introducing myself. I'm the owner of Action Concrete Pumping here in the state of Arizona. Today I'd like to go over a couple of things with you about how we can offer you a better service in concrete pumping. Number one way, job cleanliness. We can keep jobs clean. When we're done pumping your concrete, we're going to take what's left in the pumping and the hoses and we're going to pump it back into the ready mix truck. You're not going to wash out on site. We don't have to go to the washout area because we can wash directly back into the truck. This is something that's very low tech on the technology scale, but it's something that we have done for years and know how to do very well. We use a washout hook, we hang it on the ready mix truck, plug our hose into it, and zoom, all the pumping of the concrete that's left in the pump and the hoses goes all into the ready mix truck. Therefore, it's not real high tech. It's very smart though, and it keeps your job site clean. That's what we specialize in. Pumping concrete and keeping job sites clean and safe. Again, we're ACPA certified, OSHA, MSHA, and CPR certified trained. Those are the things we have to offer you. Keeping job sites clean, offering you concrete pumpers who are safety trained, who are trained well in the art of concrete pumping, and it is an art because keeping job sites clean is not always an easy task, especially when you're dealing with a dirty substance such as concrete. There's two ways we keep the job sites clean. Other than our washout, there's another. The other way is when we're done pumping the concrete, we have what's called a washout pan. You have to bust the bottom of the hopper open at the very end. Well, we bust it open after we pump 2 or 3 hoppers of water back into the ready mix truck, getting 90% of the material out of the pump and the hoses. But there's always that little 10% that ends up falling out the bottom when we pop the hatch open. Well, that falls into a tray that's about 6 feet wide by about 5 feet wide and about 6-inch tall lips on it. That contains anything that might have otherwise gotten on the ground. From there we take a shovel and we shovel up the debris that ends up in that pan and into a 5-gallon bucket, and we take it over and we dump it in the green waste barrel at a house. If we're at a residential home, if we're at a commercial home, we go to a trash can, dump it in there, and then we take the gray water and we recycle that into, say, a flower bed or the grass lawn or a footing on the job site. The gray water isn't going to hurt anything. It's 100% biodegradable, and as long as it's not dumped on the street, you're not going to leave any white concrete residue on the street or sidewalk, which is obviously not recommended, and you could be fined by the city if you do that. We don't do that. The pan also serves as a platform for an inexperienced ready mix driver. Y'all know about them. There's tons of them. Pumpers often get in a whir between the ready mix driver. Well, he made the mess. No, he made the mess. Well, in our situation, we don't care who made the mess. Maybe we did. Maybe the ready mix guy did. Heck, maybe the concrete guy did. Doesn't matter. If the ready mix gentleman overflows the concrete pump, it's going to fall into the pan. We're going to hand him a shovel. He's going to shovel up the concrete into the concrete pump. If it so happens we had to reverse our pump because of a clog or something like that and we overflowed it, then that's our fault. We come over with our shovel, we shovel it back into the concrete pump and then resume pumping. At the end of the job, if anything has been overflowed and into this pan, it's better there than on the street or the sidewalk or the dirt area at a job site where they don't want anything touching the ground, especially when you're pumping for a Walmart who has a zero tolerance for even water touching the ground, let alone concrete. This pan captures all that. At the very end of the job, if there is something in this particular pan, we shovel it up and into the pump. We pump everything back into the ready mix truck using water to force out the concrete and the residue back into the truck. And then again, drop the hatch, and you got about 5 gallons worth of material that you shovel up into your 5-gallon bucket. You dump it into the designated areas that it's allowed to be dumped in, and you take your gray water in your pan, you slide it over, and you dump it in the area that is best suited for keeping your job site clean. One guarantee we do have for our customers is that we will work 100% on keeping job sites clean. That is our #1 priority besides safety. It's keeping the job clean, and we do it every time. And remember, big or small, we definitely love to pump it all. Take it easy and have a great day.